Hey, beautiful people. Ooh, my hair's a mess. Oh no, and I just had it done. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, um, just a quick video because I had on my heart to talk to you about handling transitions. We're in the time of year when lots of transitions happen. Summer's ending, fall is starting, at least in the northern hemisphere. If you're in the southern hemisphere, then I guess winter's ending and it's spring. That's definitely a time of transition for many people. But here where I live in Canada, it's definitely, the leaves are starting to turn the end of August, beginning of September. School will be starting next week for my kids, and my oldest child is moving to a different city. And so that's a big transition for all of us. And I was just thinking about the things that we can do to make transitions easier, because everyone has to deal with transitions, and some people are just better with them than others. Some people seek out change and excitement, and some people are adrenaline junkies and just want to be constantly changing things up. That's fine too. A lot of other people, though, really dislike transitions. Children especially can have a hard time with transitions, but even adults, and even those of us who are older and supposedly should know better, we don't like it when things change. And of course, when you get to be as old as I am, 56, you're definitely dealing with all sorts of transitions and changes in your body and in your mind and in your circumstances and in your family. A lot of people who are my age have already gone through having a child leave home and so on. I guess I'm lucky that this is the first one for me. And yeah, how do we deal with transitions? And the main reason that transitions are difficult is because we have to change our thoughts, and we have to change our expectations. And that can be really hard because, we're creatures of habit. We like, things are the way they are. We may not even like that much the way things are, but it's comfortable and we're accustomed to it. And so when things change, we become unsettled and uncomfortable. My voice is too slow. Sorry about that. But we become unsettled and uncomfortable, and we just want things to not change. We want things to stay the way they are. It's we fuss about it. We might get grumpy. We might be short with people. We might be, might have difficulty sleeping. And so I just wanted to throw a few ideas out there, a few tips, because everybody has to deal with transitions, and it's just easier to deal with them if you start with awareness, if you start with understanding that a transition is happening and that you have to change the way you're thinking about things. So it's really important to start with awareness. Go, okay, things are changing. I'm finding this stressful or unsettling, or maybe I'm just a little sad because one of my favorite people in the whole world is going to be a long way away from me. So it's okay to acknowledge those feelings. It's okay to feel bad for a while. It's okay to be grumpy every now and then, as long as you don't overdo it and take it out too much on other people who are blameless maybe in the matter. So need to watch that a little bit. But yeah, when things change, when one thing ends and a new thing begins, it's important to stop, to be aware, to take a breath. Breathing is so important. I find myself saying this almost every video. Breathing is so important. We don't think about our breathing. Stop, take a breath, and just assess how you're feeling, assess how things are going. You might be rushing from one thing to another, and not giving yourself the grace and the time to just stop, to think, to feel how you feel. Because, it's important to feel your feelings and not suppress them. You might be inclined to grab that pint of Ben & Jerry's just to avoid feeling the feelings. But you know what? It's better to feel the feelings. And so, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up shortly. But I just wanted to remind you that transitions are natural and normal in life. Children do grow up. It's sad when children don't grow up. we all move from one stage of life to the other. You know, there's a time for having children, and there's a time for being done with that. And our bodies are what they are, and we can treat them with love and respect and deal with their transitions as well. That's maybe a different video. So just stop, breathe, give yourself grace, and remember, the thing about transitions is that they're transient. Things change and then they stabilize into a new normal, which maybe isn't what you want, but it's something that you can deal with. And remember that you are strong and you can deal with lots of things, more than you might think that you can. So that's it for now. Just breathe. Remember, I love you. Have a great day. Bye.